Hey, good morning, everybody. So today I'm out. I'm going to do some winter car camping, as you can probably see by all the snow around me. But I'm at 11 Mile Reservoir in Colorado, and I'm not going to camp here, but I'm going to camp nearby here in 11 Mile Canyon. But I just had to drive out here to the reservoir itself to see what it looked like, and I want to show that to you guys. I mean, I'm out here early, and this place it's winter. A beautiful winter in Colorado. The reservoir or the lake is just completely frozen over. It's really hard to tell from this distance, but there are already some ice shacks, people out there fishing and enjoying it, and it just really makes me realize I need to get an ice shack. But this place looks amazing this morning. The sun's just coming up. It's beautiful out here. Um, Man, I wish I was doing some ice fishing right now. But I'm gonna take a short drive back to 11 Mile Canyon and find a place to camp for the night. And I'll show you around there once I get there. So I just found a potential spot. It's a nice fire ring. I mean, obviously it needs some work. I got to clean it out. But we're at the top of a mountain here, and the view is pretty amazing. You can see the sun starting to come up. So this might be. It's definitely a potential spot. I might be coming back here. So quite a bit of open space. And it just looks like it's going to be a really pretty day, although it's cold. It is cold. The only thing I don't like about this spot is it's a little close to the main county road. You can kind of see it there, the brown horizontal line down there. It's County Road 98. So the only thing I don't like about it is I'm going to get some noise. So this is potentially a spot, but let's go check out some others. So something I wanted to tell you about this place that I'm going in Colorado. It's National Forest, and there's free dispersed camping in designated spots. So you just have to find a place that already has a fire ring, and that means it's okay to camp there and it's free. And like you guys know me, I'm all about that. So that's kind of what I'm looking at in this area here. I'm not doing anything, trying to find a secluded spot on somebody's private land or anything crazy like that. I'm, going to public. It's okay to camp there type places. So let's go look around and see what we can find. So this is the entrance to 11 Mile Canyon, and pretty excited about this. So we'll see how difficult it's going to be to find something we like. I don't think it's going to be hard at all. So after looking at several spots, I think I found a place that I'm going to go with. I like this. It's kind of on a high point, and I do have cell reception here, which is, kind of necessary for me. But it's really pretty out this morning. Let me show you around. So this road is the road that I came in on, and I followed it on quite a ways further, but then just kind of turned around and came back. Snow is getting pretty rough out here, even with a four-wheel drive vehicle. But this is the spot that I think I'm going to stay for the night. It is relatively level, which I really like. It's kind of on a high point, which is nice too, because you've got a view. The sun is starting to come up. Well, it's been, you know, it's well on its way to coming up, and already the temperature has increased by quite a bit, like at least 5 degrees since I started over at 11 Mile Reservoir. But I think I'm gonna park right in here, and then you'll see really close here, I've got a campfire, which I definitely intend to take advantage of in this cold weather. It's probably in the, I'd say, low 20s right now. And so when it really warms up today, it's not going to be that. So yeah, I'm going to go with this spot. And I think the first thing I'm going to do is make something for breakfast because it's kind of early in the morning. All right, I'll show you. So as I said, it is cold out today. So until I don't really want to start a campfire until much later in the day. So until then, I'm going to end up spending some time in my car, which is fine. I'm good with that. So you see I pushed the front seat all the way forward. I got this sweet little thing that hangs on the back of the front seat. I put my iPad on, I can watch movies, and then I just, you know, chill out in my back seat right here. So this is, I'm going to cook right here in this, my favorite pan. I'm gonna make some eggs and try to stay warm. So I'm gonna start by sauteing some onions, and then I'll throw in some mushrooms and then scrambled eggs and then season to my taste. One of the things, I gotta cook my onions, man. I can't stand raw onions, but I like cooked onions. So I got that going for me. So as I showed you when I got here, my fire ring is full of snow. So the first thing I'm gonna do is try to get that snow out of there so that I actually have a fire that will maybe last for a while. Hopefully, this will turn out to be okay. And so the next thing I'm doing is I want to build a bed of these pine cones for the fire, because I mean obviously the good thing about pine cones is when they're dry and there's a lot of airflow in between everything. So I'm going to build that up as a base for my fire. So before I even think about starting this fire, I'm gonna see how much wood I can gather in the immediate area. That'll kind of tell me, I guess, like how long I think I can make a fire last tonight. So I'm gonna get some firewood. So when I was talking earlier about gathering firewood, you need to know I'm not cutting down trees out here. I'm just cleaning up the floor. So whatever is fallen, I consider that's good for, you know, firewood. So that's what I'm doing today. Cutting up some stuff that I found, like falling down on the floor. Make a good fire out of. chop down a living tree. Just looking to clean up what's laying around, stuff that's fallen, make fire out of it, and hopefully prevent forest fires from being so strong, which they are in Colorado. So this is a beautiful Colorado January winter day out here, and is exactly why I'm out here. I mean, I love this. Man, I love this. So one thing that I figured out is I've got these 3 different like thermarest type backpacking sleeping pads, and what I've done is I've just taken all 3 of them and stuck them inside a sleeping bag, and that way they stay together. They don't slide around. When I move around at night, they don't move. And with 3 of them, I sleep really comfortably in my car because obviously it's a lot thicker. Hey, good morning. I slept really good last night. I'm really happy. I only had to start the car twice to warm it up, and with a newer vehicle, or so it has a remote start on it, and it only stays on for like 15 minutes. So it stays on, warms it up, and then goes off. So as soon as you turn it on, you can go right back to sleep, and then it warms the car up. You don't have to worry about anything. But it got pretty stinking cold last night. I left my water out, and it is frozen. But it's winter in Colorado, so that's kind of what you expect. But really pretty out. Great spot. I had a good time. Had a campfire last night, and I actually cooked on it. But what I cooked was not made for campfire cooking. It was a bag of like frozen onions and onions and peppers mix, and then some leftover pulled pork. And after I cooked it, it was not good. So I didn't even really eat very much of it, but it was fun anyway. So I'm already thinking about what I'm going to do next time. But I just, like I've said before, I love camping, so I love getting out of here, and I can't wait to do it again.